Well, hello everybody. It is the One True Jimmer live on YouTube. You guessed it. It is Snowrunner. Or should we say Mexican Jungle Runner? Um got things I'm going to do. And one of them is pick up that truck and get it out of the road. Get it delivered. But in order to do that, we gotta fix a little bridge, or on the lower left side of the map, or lower east side of the map. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I believe it needs some metal beams and concrete in order to get the job done. So right around this corner of the truck, we gotta be careful here. You know what? Let's try to go this way, not bump it. There we go. Do this little tug. Try and get this out of the road. There we go. Now we're gonna, oh sorry. Way of the water, visit the sawmill. He wants to visit the sawmill over here. But what I'm talking about is, you see this right here? This is what we're trying to repair. I want to get this done and fixed and out of my hair. So they say I have to go to the sawmill. A lot of people can go whatever way they want. Me, I'm choosing to go this way. And the reason being is there's a quicker way to get to the sawmill going this way than going all the way around. Is it a better way? Probably not, but it is quicker. Because it's off-road. Unlike going the other way, which is mainly on-road the entire time, but we'll get her figured out. You know what I mean, people? Exactly. Exactly. Like right here, see? Boom, we could go over this way if we wanted. We'd come down the hill, go through here, cross over here, go up this way. You see what I'm saying? Or we can do the way I'm going to go, which is we're going to come through here, going to come out, go through here, and we can go up if we want. There's lots of ways we can go. But for the fun of it, I wanted something challenging. I want to go this way. And we can hit here and go up. You see? Just go right through here and go up. Lots and lots of ways. See, if we wanted to go a quick way, here's a quick way. And then you just come across here, like so. I think I have this section open now so you can drive through here. If we were to come to the road and go here, just cross right through here and go in. But where's the fun in that? You know what I mean? This is a game about off-roading and choosing your paths for fun. And, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose the path that's fun. Many people get caught into the, you know, the variables, and it's kind of sad, you know, to watch all the drama involved that really is unnecessary. You know what I mean? I'm showing you. Go right through here, across here. Show you again. You see, we got to come over here. We're going to take our way through here, drive up through, and then I want to try a little something. I want to try to drive through here because we moved that Chevy truck out of the way, and I think that we can. And this is, you know, two ideas. We can either try to cross here. You see what I'm saying? Like, we go in through here, and then we come around to this point, come down, and try to go up here this way. It's just, I just want to see if it can be done. So what we're going to do is we're going to post a marker. And then we're going to get it here. And then here, 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 here. That's the way I want to go for fun. We're going to try it, and we're going to see if it works. Because I can, you know? Oh, also, let's try to get this chat going, shall we? I don't even know if my... Oh, it is running good. Okay. Turn that down. There we are. Got the chat going so I can read if I need to, if I miss a message, you know, on screen. kind of doing a scout route in a non-scout truck. Because if you had a scout, you'd be able to go this route that I'm going right now, probably fairly easily. It even looks like this is a road. It is a road. That, see, I never thought this was a road. It actually is. I'll be dipped. Yeah, see, look at that. Something I just never checked it before to see what the Mojo Jojo was. Yeah, see, you just drive right up here. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. You could drive down here probably. I want to see that. Like I said, I just want to try some new off-road possibilities just for fun. Just for the, you know, for fun. Right here. It's a little unstable to take it from that angle. So let's go this way. Let's try it this way. Like I said, off-road game. Yeah, this was the smarter choice. Yeah. See, it's doable. It's just fun for off-road, you know what I mean? Sometimes you ain't gotta be in a hurry. It's just off-road, have fun. That's what I wanted to do. To see if it was possible to fit this big Goliath through there. Well, I know I have plenty of wooden plank. I can tell you that right now because I made like 20 of them there. And these are actually plank that, insanely enough, I never thought was going to be used because they always, I think the game, the people, the devs listen to the people, because we're like, what's the point of having these planks laying around outside and not being able to use them? Because if you're watching, you're seeing this is what I think they listened, and they're like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. you go. Thank you. Oh yeah. Really? We're like, yeah, we're just gonna make it as difficult as possible. You know what? Hell with it. Going fishing. Bam. Nice. Yeah. We're gonna be delivering blank to the bank, says our. Okay. Actually, I should have went that way. It'd be quicker. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn her around right here. We're gonna back right up here. Come back around. We're gonna go this way. Looks like you can go right through here. And just come right up here. I'm gonna go that way. Let's see. You know, like I said, off-roading, having fun. I actually wanna off-road on an off-road game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anybody can just do it the quick and easy way. But who's sporting enough to give it a go the hard way? You know? Yeah. Yeah. Jimmer is. Jimmer's more than content. I'll do it. If we go this way, I think we would have to drive all the way around. Well, you know what? This bridge being out here is an issue. I don't know why you can't rebuild it. That is pretty weird. But we're gonna, again, do what I want. Because that's what I do. What I want. Oh, sorry about that. Ooh, got the sniffles. Got the sniffles. disgusting. I'm trying to find a safe place to turn around, and this looks to be the spot right here. not about speed. It's about torque, people. It's about torque. Big tires, torque. I fucking love it. Love everything about it. We ain't even gotta have the most stable truck. Just go slow, big tires, and torque. Oh, right. That's what I'm talking about. Look at here. You have made it to the promised land, Beavis. I have seen the promised land, Beavis, and it is good. I have seen the top of the mountain, and it was good. I don't know who engineered this floaty boaty, but I would be like, hey, yo, I would have put lower rings down on the studs to keep that kind of, not angling like that. But who am I, who am I to point that little fact out? You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying? Um, Anyways, this can be recovered. Yes, indubitably. Okay. Another mission bites the dust. Oh yeah, I was going to look for a rollback on this. Duh. Is there a rollback? Can we do a rollback on this? That would be, get rid of that. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that a beauty, eh? That's fucking beauty, eh? Customize. Okay, we do have the cheater set on. Cool. Okay. Because I was going to use this as a rollback recovery truck. And boy, did I turn out right when I said I think this would look cool. It was like meant to be. Just gonna grind my paint job off there. Now we're gonna have to color match it to this trailer. We had it color matched before, now we gotta color match it again. So, I think it looks dumb. Going here. Edit color. Now we gotta color match this. So, big saturation if we bring it down. about as close as you're gonna get without the exact numbers. There we go. That's about as close. Like I said, that's about as close as you're going to get it. That's pretty good by eye. I mean, you got to remember, it's reflecting, so you can't really get good color blend. You know what I mean? One's always going to be darker than the other until you get it's. You're just not going to hit perfect unless they give you the color scheme, but that's pretty damn spot on. Just doing it by eye, that is pretty damn spot on. Because, you know, I'm tired of not having color matching trailers. Is that going to affect what, you know, I have to drive? Yes, most assuredly it is. You know, the color's it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. It's just the way it is. Now, do I like this color scheme? You know, it works for this truck, but I don't see it working for any other truck. GM did use, you know, GM and Chevy did use these colors. Yes, they did. So these are doable in a realism perspective. Nice. I don't like that. I should be able to. what the fuck is going on here? Oh, that would be why it was hooked to the wrong fucking one. That makes complete sense now. Look at that. Like a fucking glove, dude. Nice. Well, I'm not in the, zone of trying to... Trying to give you all some good front shots. I know it goes slower, but Perfect. Deliver to city warehouse. Oh, it's way up here. Do I have a... Oh, I do have one. Huh. I'll be dipped. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong one. Boy, I am just on it this morning. You can tell I'm tired as shit. Pumping the wave, the guardian of the sea, a ray of sunshine. Deliver a truck with a crane as recommended. A multi-stage pump. Visit the shipwreck. Okay. You know what? It said a guy with a crane, right? So let's do it. Let's do it. What you doing, puppers? Huh? What you doing, puppers? You're my baby boy. What you wantin'? What you wantin'? You can do that because that's all out of black there and just a little red will match the red on the side. So yeah, here we go. What you doing? What you doing? He's like, put the controller down and love me now. Okay, let Dad park his truck and I'll take a break. We'll go outside. Dad'll give you attention. That's my good boy. Yes, he is. I'll be back. Give you about 8 to 10 minutes so I can spend time with Adobe. He's wanting Dad attention. He probably wants to go outside. So it'll give me a chance for a break. I'll let him go potty. I will be back in 10 minutes. Okay. What you doing? What you doing, handsome? What you doing, handsome puppy? He's a good boy. My good boy. so savage. You're so savage. You're such a good boy. Oh, God, Ed. We're coming wrong. Coming wrong. You are. You might drop my bike. You must drop boy. Come on, let's go. Come on, handsome. He was like, there is no way that I just did that. Oh, he's thirsty. Well, better get the rag ready to wipe his mouth. He'll come in to get dabbed. He'll be like, I want to my face stabbed. Come here, boy, I'll stab your face. You're so good boy. Look at you. Who's your handsome baby puppy? Who's my handsome baby puppy? You're still old, but you're still months old. You ain't even a year old yet, and look at you. Big handsome boy. Big handsome puppy. Good boy. Look at that. Laid right down. Good boy. Cooling down. Had a good play, didn't ya? Yeah. Dad ran you like a wild man, huh? He does love to chase a laser. I'll tell you what, if you have a Doberman, and you don't feel like running around and yanking stuff, just get a laser pointer, dude. On point, dude. It is the best toy you'll ever get, dude, for a Doberman. They love to chase laser. And you can get out on your back porch, dude, and get up on that high side and just start making him chase it across the yard. And I mean, he will go all out. It is cool as heck to watch. Okay, shipwreck, that's where we're headed? Okay. Yeah, he is pooped out. He's like, Dad got me. Dad got me all happy. Got to play. He is just stretched out, loving life right now. That's my good boy. He's a good boy. That's my good boy. He just wanted to burn off some of his frenetic energy. And I helped him. I gave him all of it in one go. Good 5 minutes of running. That's what he wanted. He enjoys it. These are working class dogs. They need to expel energy. Lots of it. They want to be challenged. And if you do it, you will have one very happy dog. One that will listen. One that will be right there for you at all times. Because the more you give him, the more he's going to give back. His family plays with him a lot. Helps him burn a lot of his energy. That's way over here. Okay, well, we'll do it. It's not that far of a trip. You want me to move pillows so you can lay up, my dad? There you go. That's my good boy. Who's your good puppy? My big boy. We're getting so huge. We're so huge, man. So huge. Okay, sunshine, solar panel, fuel, solar panel. 1, 2, 3, and that's 4 slaughter. That's a 4 slot. Going through the swamp. We got a 3 slot right there. And we can carry the fuel. Put 3 solar panel and carry the fuel with the Mercer if we like, which I don't want to be honest. That's a drop point there. Drop point there. I'm looking at what we're driving into to see what vehicle I'm going to use. Okay, so we could use a 3 slot, or we could use where do I have it? You know what? We're going to do this one. I think we're going to cover customize. There we go. Go back to our paint job. And give it a good go here on coloration again. Get the saturation back up. There we go. Now we're getting towards getting closer. I should have wrote the numbers down. I remember adjusting this before. I guess it was 220. That's about spot on, a little darker. Yeah, that's about as good as you're gonna get right there. I mean, when you're looking at it like this, it's very close. Did I just fucking literally not accept it? Oh, you bastard. Okay, this was. I think I had it at 200. This was at like 69 or some shit. Um, um, gonna have to bring this up more. There we go. 206, 69. See, that's when you know the color blend is right. You see that? See how the fender disappeared into the trailer? That's what that means, your color blend is right. See, it looks darker. The cab looks darker than the box, but it's the lighting. See? That shit is spot on. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we need to get you. You can so we need to. There we go. We're gonna be going through some hellholes, so. What? We ready to rock and roll. For all my rainy days. Okay, our first stop is over at Nyal. Delivered to the camp. Cabin in the woods only needs a solar panel, so we can grab solar panel here. Western Tower needs solar panels. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab here. We're going to drop here. We're going to come back around through here, go up here, grab our fuel, because we're going to need to refuel. Or we might actually be able to pull off. Yeah, I see how we're going to do this now. Yeah, we're going to come through here. Well, I was thinking that. No, we're going to come through here. We're going to drop, come down, hit the beach, go through here, come around, go this way. I believe there's a spot that you can drive up. I think it's over here. Yeah, here. We're going to drive around through to here, drive up, come through here, go around about like that, cruise through, pick up fuel, come down, connect back to the road, come this way, drive up, drop at Western, and then we're going to keep going down through to here, get over here, cut across, drive this way, and I think over here, way over here is camp. Yeah, so yeah, my idea is good. So when we come through, we'll go to Service Hub, come back, hit the road, come off here, go through here, go through here, and then come up into here. Yeah, that seems to be the smart way. So we're going to trip plan this now. So get that. A lot of tipping points here, but I'm just showing you what we're doing. We're going there. Then we'll go over here, like this here. See, we're making a trip plan for this. Okay. There. Oh, there we go. That's why I was like, wait a minute, I got mixed up somewhere. Here we go. On here. And we're gonna work our way this way. Down through here. There's the fuel station. Gonna cross. Holy shit. When you sit here and look at how much you gotta drive, that's just 2 checkpoints. That's dropping one there. That's picking up the solar hubs, dropping one of the solar hubs off at the first one on the way to pick up your fuel to go to the watchtower or the western tower to drop another solar panel, come through. Yeah, it is. This is an insane run. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely want to hit the service hub because I'm sure we're gonna have plenty of damage by then. Go to the main road because it'll actually be quicker to go this way. And that's being honest. Wow. This is a very, very long trip. There's no denying it, period. I mean, look at this. This is like driving through almost 3 maps. And we're here. I just started doing it here. So, yeah, we're gonna be driving all of this. I mean, this is nuts. Through here, grab, come back, come around this way, from here to here, coming up, drop, going down through service station to repair, coming through, driving all the way through this nightmare. Dude, this trip, I would really like to know how many miles just this trip alone is. I wished it would tell you how long in miles the trip was with your trip plan already like this, where it could tell you honestly. And here's the thing, because I'm not 100% on the roads, it's actually shaving miles off on half of this. Like I said, it is insane. If I remember correctly, you can only put like 150 or 170 of these down. So we are damn near out. I can guarantee you. But that is one hell of a trip we're going to be doing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a break before I even, because I'm going to tell you now there's no way this is going to be less than an hour. This is going to be like an hour and 30, hour, 40-minute drive. This is way, because where they got us going is very technical. It is in the swamp. Places are like this right here. You know, trying to not roll through this section is going to be a nightmare. Trying to not roll through this section is going to be damn near impossible. Because this right here is literally setting you up to roll every time. But just trying to save time, I've got to go this route. What will most likely end up happening is all my load is going to end up down here. Is pretty much what's most likely going to happen. Because I don't want to drive all the way down through here and up and then try to turn around and come all the way back. I mean, I have a chance to change my mind on this as we approach it. But I think we'll be fine with the truck we're using. But I am going to take a break before I roll this because I haven't eaten, I'm hungry, and all that. So I want to grab a quick little nibbly, have a cigarette, go potty, and then we'll rock this out because this thing is going to take a long time. And we'll be back, give me about 10 minutes. Okay. Break time is over. Time for this long haul. Onto Cub. Good boy. Good boy. Up. Good boy. Good boy. His daddy's going pumping. Man, this is going to be a long one. Yeah, I fell asleep last night at about 10. Totally forgot to do my GTA stuff. So now I have to go through and try and get another 10 days of, or 9 now, of the gun ban. And the problem was that it was so late when I forgot. Like I said, I had forgotten before. But now I have it at like 1:40 a.m. So I could just, so if I wake up early, I could just go in and grab the gun ban. I ain't gonna make that mistake again, so we got plenty of time if I forget to be able to do stuff. Okay. Yeah, I've been chasing that objective way too long. It's a career path mission or something, but I just, you know what I mean? I don't want to waste all my time on GTA 5, you know what I mean? A lot of people do that shit. I'm not down for that. When GTA 6 comes out, you best believe I'm going to be living on that game. That will be lots of broadcasting. But for now, it's just like I said, you know, that new mission that they're coming out with the artwork or whatever, probably not even going to bother with it. Getting a mansion, not going to bother with that either. It was like, everybody's like, you got to get it, man. There's so many neat things you can do. It's like, yeah, you know, it is, but I'm not paying $9 million fucking dollars for a house, dude. It's just, no. You're wasting my time. And then, like, everybody's talking about, you know, coming up with these fucking conspiracy theories about AI fucking controlling all of your shit and all of this and that. I'm like, dude, there's no way that AI is going to be able to sit there and snitch you out. The NPCs, AI, are going to be taking pictures of you, and you're constantly going to have a wanted level. Even if you get away, it will always be there. It's like bullshit, dude. There's no way. The AI on an NPC, if you have hundreds of those motherfuckers walking around and in cars, no, dude. It would crash the system. You would crash so many times, dude, because you have so many of those AI bots, like, trying to report you. It wouldn't even be able to keep up with it. So I don't believe a word of that, like any of it. There's no way a processor can keep up with that amount of activity at once. Having that many AI NPCs trying to report you as you're driving past them, it would not work. So I call bullshit on that one. And then there's another one where they're saying that the AI will blockade you. They'll learn and blockade you. That I believe. Now that I do believe. You know, it'll say, hey, it knows your most common route that you take to escape, yada, 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 and it's going to block them off. But here's the thing. It ain't going to block off every single route that you've ever taken. It couldn't do it. Again, that's computer level shit. You're not going to get that kind of you're not going to get that kind of see, this is what I knew was going to happen. Right here. I knew this was going to happen. Like I said, this is like one of the worst rollover areas ever. This was not a surprise. I called this. You all heard me say it. That this was going to happen. We don't play up on Dad's table. You know this. You're not going for a ride. You're going to lay down. You gotta calm down, big boy. He's like, but Dad, but Dad, please, please, Daddy, please, Daddy. Told you it was gonna be a very long trip, man. We just made drop one. I don't know if that bien trivial. I don't even know how to say that. Trivial. The panels are installed. It's back on. Equipment's up and running again. Or happy. House doesn't look abandoned anymore. It's really made a difference. Here's your reward. I mean, you can't call that a house. But hey, you know, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's more fucking power to you. Let's see what we got going on here. How long have I been streaming? $2 and 48 minutes. So I think we're gonna call her good there. 3 hours is a long freaking time. And we'll work on some more missions on another day. Let's look at this next tier contract. I think we were thinking Guardian of the Sea. I correct you. Bricks and packaged sand. So yeah, we're gonna have to. I mean, it's not really that hard when you think about it, because we're not far away. I mean, I'm trying to see where we're at here. We're over here. Yeah. So we're not that far away. We can come down around and go do a pickup here. I think this has a brick here. So we're going to check that. We're just going to go ahead and accept that. And like I said, we're gonna check. I believe that warehouse. Let me zoom out a little. Get over here. Yeah, so our brick is there. So what'll end up happening is I'll bring truck here. We'll load up brick. We're gonna have to take a hot mess from the other map to grab and then come over here and deliver to here so we can load up the rear trailer. So that will be the go-to. So, you know, while we're messing around with that, let's just get this truck there. We'll get the truck there, we'll get it loaded up, and we'll know what our next step is. It won't be too confusing. See, now that we're unloaded, this thing's not as bad, you know, on the wobble, because, you know, it's got a rock crawler suspension on it. Pretty much. And there we go. fuck. We missed our turn. Whoops. Oh, it happens sometimes. I think somebody at one point had pulled a jimmer. Holy shit, that was a gangster shortcut. Don't give a fuck who you are, dude. That was a gangster shortcut. You're about to make another shortcut, isn't he? And drive right through here. So there we go. This shit looks like a road, dude. It's because it is. See? Man, I'm finding shortcuts everywhere in this motherfarger. Hell yeah, dude. Listen up, meow. Nice. Nice. Let's get those bricks, homie. You put bricks in this thing, it's gonna hold. Oh yeah. This thing is gonna be like rubber cement, man. It's gonna hold. She's gonna hold all day. But for some reason it likes to sink in the ground right there. So you want to kind of get the hell out of Dodge. See, and this is what I don't get. Look at all this fucking cement right here. And sand. It's like it's in here already. So why isn't this also a depot? But anyhoozles, this is where we're going to end her. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications because later tonight I'm going to be live streaming again to finish out this mission and start some more. Until then, I thank you for watching, and I'm out of here. Peace and chicken grease.